Welcome and thank you for stopping by, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and we are going to experience some of the most rage-inducing, heart-wrenching, heartbreaking, and, well, heartening moments in Clash of Clans as we talk about these crazy finishes, and some of these you're familiar with. The friendly tornado trap that prevents an attacker from grabbing 3 stars, gotta love it. Feels good when you walk away and the tortured attacker can't quite get there, right? Yes, okay, but it gets worse because that's on the good side. Of course, we have those moments where the tornado trap plays against us and where it looks like we are on a lock for a 3-star in Legend League. That same tornado trap costs us, holding back the Royal Champion and forcing us to run out of time. It's torture. I'm raging right now, and that attack was like a month and a half ago. But we are today going to explore some of the more difficult ones to watch, okay? The 99 endings. And now, of course, if it's me, if it's Galadon, it's not that big of a deal. But what if it's a pro player? What if it's a tribe player competing towards the World Championships and they run out of time with, yeah, a dragon fart would have destroyed that elixir storage. So, okay, let's talk about some crazy raids, and yes, that's right. What about when there's no troops left? Can you 3-star a base without any troops? Well, technically, today's video proves that it is possible. Now, we have a variety of accounts and attacks and defenses in today's episode right here. We've got the free-to-play use code Galadon member, Galadon 3.0. This is a Town Hall 13 attacking a Town Hall 12 using a farming army to try to achieve a 3-star. Now, we're going to get crazier, and yes, I did say no troops, okay, so we'll see that in just a moment. But remember, Galadon 3.0, part of a major series on the channel. You could subscribe and see all of the episodes. It helps out the channel a great deal, turning on notifications, leaving a like on the video, possibly even going so far as to leave a comment to help out the YouTube algorithm. And of course, since the YouTube algorithm seems to not care about my channel anymore, you could use code Galadon. That's a surefire way to help out the channel, to bring you more Clash episodes before you make a purchase in the shop. Just make sure you're using somebody's code. My favorite is my name, and it's easy to spell. It's right there on the screen. All right, here we go. Let's check this one out as the Archer Queen is facing the single target Inferno. Did I say that correctly? She goes down. The Sneaky Goblin goes down, and now we are going to switch over to the live feed of the live attack with the Yeti rolling in the final seconds. Single target Inferno focused, and get ready as we are going to freeze the frame right about now. No troops left. What's it gonna be? What do you think? 99 or 100? It's close. There's no troops on the screen, but in super slow-mo, that's right. The one Yeti Mite gets the job done, and we get a little bit of revenge for all of those 99 fails that I showed you at the beginning of the episode. All right, we've got one more before I show you one at the end that is absolutely insane. Talk about no troops left. It doesn't get any closer. And also, in the past, it would have been a different outcome. That's just a hint. Okay. This time we've got Galadon 14.0. This is, of course, another series on the channel. Don't forget, Gem Farm Fix Max That Rush, the $7,000 account, which is now farming with P.E.K.K.A.s. You heard me. Clash wants to make troops free to train. I'm going to train the most expensive troops out there and use them to crush bases left and right. P.E.K.K.A.s are crazy strong. You can fit a dozen in a Town Hall 14 army, and they're just fun to watch destroy stuff. Usually, okay, almost always, nope, every single time I pick up a 3-star. I'm telling you right now, I cannot be stopped. I need to make an episode about this because the P.E.K.K.A.s never fail. Now, did I spoil what's about to happen at the end of this episode? Perhaps. We came on the far side of the town hall. We get down to the point where actually there are no P.E.K.K.A.s remaining. There's only the Barbarian King, and he is going to be the only troop left on the screen as he faces the air defense and finally that ferocious Town Hall 14. It is going to come down to the very last seconds. As you see, not only were we running out of time, we're definitely running out of hit points. What do you think? It's going to be close. It's going to get even closer as we freeze the frame. Check this out. Sword at the ready. 1 second until the replay ends with either the Barbarian King going night-night or the Town Hall 14 being destroyed. Super Slow-Mo says, The Town Hall goes down. The Barbarian King wins it, and we clutch out a 3-star. Did you guess it? Okay, that one was pretty easy, but I've got one more that will stump even the best of you out there. And for that final replay, we go to my good friend Tom from the Galafam, who, of course, loves to spam his E-Dragons. And I am not going to make any disparaging comments about spamming E-Dragons. I'm not. Okay, let's move on. Let's watch as he rolls them all in here. A little bit of funneling on the outsides. Warden ability to protect everybody right at the beginning. Then a couple of rage spells, and the E-Dragons and balloons head right towards the core of the base. Now, I have said in the past, this is not necessarily a great 3-star strategy, especially when you drop a freeze that is perfectly spaced between the Town Hall and the Inferno Tower. Did you catch that one? I didn't see that one the first time, but gotta love the touch on that one, Tom. All right, let's see. You know this is going to be close. It's going to come down to 99 or 100, and it's one of the closest raids I've seen in a long time. Maybe a handful in my entire Clash career have been this close. And I'll talk about the change in the game that took place that actually changed the outcome of this attack in just a moment. Let's watch as it counts down. 80, almost 90%. Lots of E-Dragons still up. The Warden right there providing his aura. The Archer Queen ability just now going off. Scattershot and Inferno Tower. That's going to be dangerous though. And I'll give you a spoiler preview. It is going to come down to Single Target Inferno versus Archer Queen. Okay, those two will face off in the death match of the century as time runs out on this raid. The Inferno Tower is the only building that remains. The Warden, the E-Dragon, both go down. You've got Barbarians from the King's ability trying to help out the Archer Queen, but they won't be a factor. Get ready for it as we are going to freeze the frame with no troops on the screen. What? No troops remain. The Archer Queen is gone. The Barbarian's gone. Let's go to the super slow-mo and watch as the Archer Queen somehow clutches out the 3-star. Back in the old days, before there had been a change made in the game that would have resulted in a loss, that would have been a 99 because the game, the replay, the attack, all would end as soon as the last troop dies. The Archer Queen's bolts were still in the air, and somehow Tom picks up the triple. I hope you guys enjoyed these as much as I did. I love this stuff, Galafam. Thank you for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. I appreciate you one and all, Galafam, and now it is your turn to get out there and appreciate the rest of your day, week, month, and year. To be kind to other people, animals, and the planet, and I will see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, at 5 minutes and 29 seconds in today's video, you sound a bit constipated. Are you getting enough fiber, old man?